Welcome back, everyone. Mariah Monetized here. I am back in my office. I am back in Puerto Rico. I am so happy to be back. So I just spent 15 hours traveling. When I got home, I went straight out to the ocean for a walk to prevent any blood clots after my recent surgery. So here we are. I was flying all day. I tried to buy Wi-Fi so I could be keeping up with the price of Bitcoin. That didn't really quite work out. And then when I was flying from Chicago to Puerto Rico, if you're over water, the Wi-Fi doesn't work. But yesterday I told you Bitcoin is about to take off without you. I said that yesterday and it happened today. So I hope you got on the Bitcoin train before it took off without you. 5 days ago, I also said that Bitcoin is going to outperform Ethereum, and that is also taking place. So let's look at the charts. Yesterday, I also mentioned that we're going to see resistance here. We're getting close to that range. I would say maybe like, let's see, this candle just started, okay? I would say after this candle, maybe 1 or 2 more candles, and then a little bit of a pullback, and then more room to the upside. Bitcoin is looking incredibly strong, and I don't think anything is going to stop it. Okay, so what I want to check really quickly here is the bottom that came in on September 21st on Bitcoin, and the percentage that it is up since then. It's up 40%. In what, like 2 weeks? 40% in 2 weeks. Okay. Let's see what Ethereum is up percentage-wise. Whoops, let's go ahead and back it up here. Ethereum is up 36-ish%. So not as much as Bitcoin, but they're pretty close. But Bitcoin is outperforming Ethereum like I had anticipated. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the lower level time frames to see if we're going to see a little bit of a pullback on Bitcoin. Okay, 12-hour chart looks like it has more room for upside. I really do think that we're going to get to this range and then pull back a little bit. 4-hour chart still looking strong. 1-hour chart, we're seeing a little bit of a pullback here on the 1-hour chart. So what I would anticipate is, this is what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating that we're going to see a 15% pullback, okay, which would take us to, okay, let's say up in this range, I would say 10 to 15%. So maybe like 50,000, between 50,000 and 47-ish, okay. I think it's going to be closer, though, to the 10% range on a pullback. So when it comes to a pullback, this is what I would be paying attention towards. This green and this red right here, moving average, this is a 12. And let's see here. Okay, so the red is a 12 EMA and the green is a 5 EMA. What I would be paying attention to is a pullback to watching Bitcoin hit like this EMA. So I would say 49 to 50,000 if you want to jump back in, probably a good place to put some buy orders. So what do I want to see next? I want to see side by side Bitcoin today compared to Bitcoin in 2017, because that's where I'm getting all of my information. Someone left a comment and was like, whoa, your technical analysis is like kind of weird, a little bit wacky. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Like any person that's been trading for decades or years is going to tell you that the things that I say are a little bit crazy and they don't make sense, but I'm telling you, what I've been saying has been playing out to be true. Let's see here. So I basically said that we were, where did I say we were? Okay, let's see here. So this right here was a buying opportunity. So we are over here in this range. Okay. This right here, this technically about this 8 candle, okay? And there's a ton of similarities. I mean, these candles are looking really, really quite similar. They're not really at scale right now, but look at this 6, look at this like 4 through 8 candles. They're starting to look quite similar. We could see here that back, once the 8 candle was hit, then we started seeing a little bit of a pullback. And that's what I just told you, is that it kind of looks like we're going to see a pullback soon. Let's see what that percentage was back in 2017. It was 7%, okay? So I was just telling you 10%, but remember what I just told you? I told you to be paying attention to this red EMA, which is a 12 EMA, and watching for Bitcoin to pull back to that level. Look at what happened here in 2017. Bitcoin pulled back to that level. So put your buy orders there, okay? On that bit of a pullback, I just said between 10 and 15%. I was leaning more towards 10. I think 15% is probably too much. There's a little bit too much momentum right now. So this one was a 7% pullback, okay? So keep an eye there if you want to jump back in and you're kind of on the sidelines waiting. So like I'm anticipating what happened in 2017, a ton more room to the upside, okay? Let's look at Ethereum. I'm gonna change this to just a single chart. I have to do a kind of a low quality quick video as well because it's 10 p.m. here in Puerto Rico and I got some other things to do. I didn't really have time to set up my good camera and edit and all that good stuff. So let's see, Ethereum. This is a daily chart on Ethereum. It did not make a higher high yet. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned because Ethereum's going to follow Bitcoin in terms of direction. I wouldn't say in terms of like a percentage, but in terms of direction. And if Ethereum doesn't make a higher high, then I'd be slightly concerned because Bitcoin made a clear higher high. See how much strength that is? This was, it needed to go above this level, made a higher high. Okay. Ethereum did not do that, and it kind of doesn't look like it's going to do that. So keep a close eye there because we might be seeing, I still think like October, the month of October, Bitcoin is going to continue to outperform Ethereum. Let's see, 12-hour chart here on Ethereum is looking pretty strong. Good signs there. 4-hour chart as well. Nice, nice momentum in that direction. A little bit of a pullback here on the 1 hour, potentially a good opportunity to get in, but I'd be a little bit cautious of this red 2 trading below the red 1. And also you can see here this moving average crossing over. So potentially a nice little buying opportunity to get in. I think what's today? Wednesday? I think probably sometime over the next 4 days, 4 to 5 days, good buying opportunity if you want to jump back in the cryptocurrency space. So just to kind of give you guys an idea, almost everything I have, the majority of everything I have is in the cryptocurrency space. Some other assets I have are in my car rental business. If you're in Puerto Rico, traveling to Puerto Rico, if you live in Puerto Rico and are looking for a long-term car rental, you can go ahead and check out the Facebook page. I'll put it at the very top of the description. Just go ahead and send us a message. Let us know what dates and times you're looking to book. And I'm telling you right now, it's such an easier process versus going to the car rental big agencies here. You come, it's contactless pickup and drop off, super fast, super easy, and we actually just book per vehicle. So people have in the past been going to like enterprise. They're like, oh, sorry, we don't have a car for you anymore. That doesn't happen at Puerto Rico Wheels. So just a little plug there. Let's go and look at the 30-minute chart on Ethereum. Oh, I was going back to where my assets are. Sorry. It's been a long days of 15 hours of travel. So I have some of my money into the cars for the business, but like I have like basically no stocks, maybe a few $1,000s in stocks. I'm like basically all in on crypto. I believe in this so much. If there is one thing to invest in today, it is Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. That is where it's at. Okay, so how are other coins doing today? People always ask me like if I have other altcoins. So I do have, let's see, I have Link. Where's Link? Link is at 26.26. A little bit of a pullback here on the 30-minute chart. Let's look at the daily chart on Link. Yeah, Link is not looking necessarily super strong. I want to see it make a clear higher high, but it's not going to on this go run or this go run. I cannot talk. Oh my God, this is bad. I'm gonna post this video anyways. Daily chart, yeah, looking weak on Link. The weakest Link. Okay, DOT at 31.43 did not make a higher high. So this is what I'm seeing across, as I'm looking here at a few other altcoins. I think 𝘱𝘱 was up like 25% yesterday. Okay, look, it's up like 14, 15% today. Okay, this is some interesting price action over here on 𝘱𝘱. Let's see, over the last few days, it's up 363%. Congratulations to everyone holding that coin. I honestly don't know much about it. But what I can tell you is that every coin has its time to shine, okay? Like XTZ is like trading differently than a lot of them. But what I'm kind of noticing here is they're kind of tracking Ethereum's performance in terms of like the chart similarities, except XTZ is kind of breaking away. Shiba's looking different. Let's look at like another random one. Let's look at Dogecoin. You know, Dogecoin actually did make a higher high, so some strength there. Let's look at Mana. Mana did not make a higher high. Let's look at Icon. Icon made a higher high. So it's actually like with these random coins that I'm selecting. Let's look at ADA. Okay, weak. So what I'm kind of noticing across the board when it comes to altcoins is there's kind of like a split. Some are more following the same trend as Bitcoin, making higher highs, and the other half are just making lower highs and following Ethereum's trend. So that's kind of what I am seeing there. So I'm going to go ahead and in this video here, I look forward to the rest of the week and giving you updates on what's happening. I'm going to try my best to be a little bit more consistent on the uploads now that I'm home and I have my lights and my office and silence. So happy to get back to more consistent video making. So I hope that you are all doing extremely, extremely well. If you'd like to support my channel, I have links down below for Celsius and BlockFi and Nexo, and I'd really appreciate it if you took the time to use those links to support my channel. So that is all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.